Equations and inequalities. That's the first module we're going to tackle with college algebra. If you're looking at the learning outcomes here, it's a pretty long list. The good news is most of these concepts are things you have been exposed to before. You've practiced a little bit, at least in other algebra classes. Our goal with this unit is to review what we've done before, fill in any gaps, and have a really strong, firm foundation for moving forward. So we're going to be looking, for example, at different algebraic techniques for solving different types of equations, whether it's a linear equation versus a rational equation versus a quadratic or x squared equation, or if it has a square root in it. What's the different techniques for each of those? We'll hit those at a high level and then have that strong foundation so that in subsequent modules, we'll be able to focus in on one or two of these outcomes and drill down and get a little more in depth and move our learning forward, right? There is also going to be some stuff with formulas, distance, midpoint, and circles. So I'm going to actually have, instead of just an XYZ assignment, there is going to be a separate assignment, although I've put it here in XYZ. Let me show you real quick. When I come to XYZ, I've got my textbook, and that is the first thing I should do. I need to read through the section to make sure I understand what's expected of me, to see some examples and get the math behind this. So the PDF version looks like this, a little bit flat. It's not got a lot of great navigation, but some people like that form. The other option is to go to the online version. If I go to the online version, I will get a table of contents, and I can scroll up and down to whatever section I want. So here's section 2.1. And the very first thing in every section, it's going to give me some learning objectives. So what that is in my mind is, okay, so when I'm done with this homework, I'm done with this reading and this homework, these are the things I need to be able to do. These are the things the instructor might test me on and see if I've mastered these objectives. So plotting points, finding x and y intercepts, and working with those distance and midpoint formulas. So you read through here, all the way through. I'll let you do that on your own. And then you can come back here under section 2.1 homework. There is also some video lessons, and you'll find that in every section. It doesn't cover every objective. So if you're struggling with something and you don't see it addressed here and the textbook just wasn't sufficient, make sure you go back to Blackboard and look for some additional resources, visit the Academic Success Center, or reach out to me and let's get you some help. All right, so 2.1 homework, I click on it, and it's going to require a password. Just this first one to make sure that I've completed my orientation assignment, and then I start working on the homework. There are helps built into the problems. So there's a video for most of them. There's a written example for many of them. Whatever you need, if you look at this after the reading and you still don't know how to do it, check those out and then get the problem, work through the problem. Not very long, only 15 questions. Your job is to make sure you really understand what you're doing there. If you need more practice, do a similar problem. Keep practicing until you feel really comfortable with the material. All right, so let me go back. I told you that there was going to be a different type of assignment for the circles. So for this one, I've created my own playlist of videos related to circles, finding equations for circles, graphing circles, and then I have a short PDF assignment. So for this one, you're going to just print this out, work through it after watching the videos, and submit that in Blackboard. If you have questions, always reach out to me.